What's up people, welcome back to another video of German Dream, and today we're gonna talk about a really important topic, that is opening a blocked account through Fintiba. As many of you might already know, I have already made a video regarding opening a blocked account, that is through Kotak Mahindra Bank. Then what is the need of making another video through Fintiba or anything? Because opening a blocked account through Kotak Mahindra Bank is not the most futile option. I mean, going through a bank process to open a blocked account, it takes awful amount of time, and you just are not that patient to wait like me. Not all of us are patient for wait a certain amount of time, and through companies like Fintiba, Coracle, Expatrio, you can get your work done within a week or something. So that's a really great thing which these companies are doing. They get your blocked account process done in just within a week. So that's a really great thing. And what is Fintiba? Many of you might know and many of you might not know, because some of people don't rely on these companies like Fintiba, Coracle, Expatrio, and they trust banks, because definitely banks are more trustworthy institutes than comparing to these companies for most of the Indians, because we trust the organizations which have been there in our own country from many years, and we know about them. Banks are really more trustworthy than these companies. That's just something we expect, but definitely these companies are really trustworthy. You can trust them, and I'm gonna discuss everything about that in detail. But before that, make sure to follow me on Instagram on these handles, that is the German Dream and the Sinful Skinny. And German Dream is the official Instagram account of the German Dream YouTube channel, and Sinful Skinny is my personal Instagram account. You can follow me on Instagram, and also you can join a WhatsApp group through the links given in the description box. And there are two WhatsApp groups. One is for only the discussion about the universities in Germany, the application process, admission and everything, so you can discuss your queries there. And the other group is for the learning process, that is through that group you can learn German and everything, because we try to build atmosphere over there through which you can conversate to other people in German, because to learn German it is very important that you conversate to people in that language. So it becomes really important to you to get that environment. So we try to build that environment in this group. So make sure to join all of these groups, and definitely we cannot give you a language certificate from the group, but definitely we can give you some skills which you can develop and learn by participating in these groups. So make sure to go and join these groups. Okay, so without wasting further time, let's just start. पहली बात तो ये कि आज का वीडियो यार ऐसे ही रिकॉर्ड होगा ब्लॉग स्टाइल में, क्योंकि यार मेरा ट्राइपॉड स्टैंड टूट गया है। तो क्या कर सकते हैं, वीडियो तो बनानी है भाई, काम तो करना पड़ेगा, चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए, कोरोना हो चाहे कुछ भी हो, काम करना पड़ेगा, है ना। तो थोड़ा आप एडजस्ट करो, थोड़ा मैं एडजस्ट कर रहा हूँ, क्या करें, हाथ में दर्द तो हो रहा है, मगर वीडियो तो बनानी पड़ेगी, ठीक है। तो आगे बढ़ते हैं। So starting about the today's topic, that is opening the blocked account through Fintiba. So first I'm going to tell you what Fintiba is. Fintiba is a company based in Germany. Fintiba was the earliest company in this field of providing services to the students to get their blocked account done in easier way. And then following Fintiba, the companies like Coracle and Expatrio came into this whole providing services. Okay, so Fintiba was the first one, and yes, definitely you can trust this company because they have a physical office in Germany. And if you have any issues, you can always check on Google. They have really good ratings and everything. Many students have used their services for their blocked account process and everything. And along with blocked account, you can also get your travel health insurance and health insurance done through Fintiba. This is getting a blocked account, and travel health insurance and health insurance is really important for you, because it is a necessary document for getting your German visa, the German student visa, and is really important for you to get done. So it's a great deal. If you go through Fintiba, you can get your process done in very less amount of time, and also you have to spend a very less amount of money. So yes, also there is a lot less paperwork required in all this Fintiba process than comparing to the banks and everything. So we're gonna start talking about detail in everything, the documents required and how much time does it take and everything. So let's start. So first of all, we will talk about the documents required for getting a process done in that Fintiba process. So the Fintiba, but most early we will talk about that. Fintiba has two packages for students, that is the Fintiba Basic and the second one is the Fintiba Plus. Okay, so the Fintiba Basic package provides you only with the blocked account. I mean, with Fintiba Basic you can only get your blocked account done, but with Fintiba Plus, along with your blocked account, you can also get your travel health insurance and health insurance, which is also a mandatory requirement for going to Germany and getting a German student visa. So I think the Fintiba Plus is much better option than Fintiba Basic. I mean, you can get all of the things done in the same amount of time. So I mean, that's really convenient for students to get this process done. So this is the basic layout of the Fintiba Basic and Fintiba Plus, you can see here. Okay, so this is something like this, what Fintiba Basic covers and what Fintiba Plus covers. Fintiba Plus covers your travel health insurance and blocked account, and also you get a 110 euros cashback on the Fintiba Plus package. So I mean, basically you are paying only for your getting a blocked account done, which you were doing also in Fintiba Basic, and in that same amount, I think it's lesser than that, the Fintiba Basic. Fintiba Plus is cheaper than Fintiba Basic in some ways. I mean, you get that cashback and everything, so you're getting all the three things done in the same amount. So I think it's a really great deal. Okay, so the documents required for getting the blocked account done, I mean, if you go to a bank account, if you go to a bank for getting your blocked account done, you need a huge amount of documents. I mean, you need this and that and this and that. I mean, you really get confused that, I mean, what is this? I mean, this amount of documents are required for getting this simple process done. But through Fintiba, you need only one document. I mean, you need two documents, but the major requirement is your passport. Yes, that is the only document required for getting a blocked account done through Fintiba. Once you fill your online application form through the Fintiba website, which is present in the link description below, the website is present in the link through the link description below. Okay, so what you have to do is you just have to fill your basic general information, that is your age, your name, your phone number, your email address, your address and everything. Also, along with that, you have to submit a photo of your passport, and also you have to post a selfie along with your passport, because they compare your faces on both the passport and your original face. So you have to post a photo like this with your passport. Okay, so you have to post a photo like this along with you have to post the selfie along with the solo photo of your passport to compare. And after submitting this, you have to do nothing. I mean, you just have to wait patiently for 2 to 3 days. Within that time, they will review your passport details, and once they review your passport details and everything, also you have to submit your admission letter, which states that yes, you have got an admission, because if you don't have an admission, they won't give you the blocked account. Okay, so you also have to submit your admission letter, a photo of your admission letter. Okay, so once they review everything and they make sure that yes, you are eligible for blocked account, they start their process of opening your blocked account. Within 2 to 3 days, you get your blocked account done. Not 2 to 3 days. 3 to 5 days, you get your blocked account done. That's the maximum amount of time they will take to open your blocked account. Once your blocked account is open, now the second step of this process begins. So what is in this second step? The second step is that now, since your blocked account is open, you get a receipt from the Fintiba in your email ID. You get a digital receipt. You have to use that receipt in your visa process. once you have got the receipt, you take that receipt to the visa application appointment and you submit all those documents along with that. And also you get your travel health insurance and health insurance along with that receipt, because if you are using Fintiba Plus, they use all that same basic information about you and gets you one of the travel health insurance and health insurance. You get a travel health insurance of I think 3 months. I'm not sure about that, but you can check it here on the screen. This is present here. So you get the travel health insurance and also the health insurance done. You get all the documents for that and you print out those documents simply and take these documents to your appointment for the visa. Okay, so now you have applied your documents and everything. Now the second step continues. So what's the second step? After submitting everything, now what you have to do is that you have to get a current account for transferring your money, everything. So before that, you need to submit money to your bank account. Okay, I mean, wait a second.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
What the fuck? Yeah. I missed something. I was saying that before going through the visa application process for submitting the documents, you will get the receipt once you have opened your blocked account and you have transferred the funds to that blocked account. So I'm really sorry I missed that whole point. My arm is paining a lot, so I skipped it, I think. So what you have to do is, you have got your blocked account done. Now you have to just transfer your funds from any of the Indian banks to that blocked account. You will get details about the IBAN number and everything, the account detail. And once you have all those details, you just simply have to go to any of the bank in India and you have to make a transfer of funds to that blocked account. Once that transfer of funds is done, you get a receipt from the Fintiba that your fund has been received and a blocked account is and your account is blocked with this much amount of fund. And once you get that receipt, you will take those documents to the visa application process and you will submit those documents. So these things will be done here. Okay, so after you have submitted your funds, now what you have to do is, now you have to get a current account in a German bank. Okay, because you have to activate your blocked account and transfer your funds to that current account. So for that, Fintiba will connect you to one of the German banks which they have tie up with. Okay, so they will get you a current account with one of the German banks. I mean, this whole process will be from their side. You don't have to do anything. Okay, so they will get you a German account opened. Okay, and then they will transfer monthly amount, that is like 735 euros. They will transfer 735 euros per month into your current account that you have opened in Germany for your monthly expenses. Okay, so this is the thing which they will do. So all this process of opening the blocked account and transferring your funds to the blocked account, all this process will take maximum 2 weeks, not more than that. But if you're doing this with the banks like Deutsche Bank and Kotak Mahindra Bank, it might take up to 1 month or something. And the more you will be late for opening the blocked account, the more you will be late for the visa application and visa interview. So make sure you have ample amount of time for all this process, for the visa process, because the visa process takes a lot of time in India. So definitely Fintiba is a better option for you. So yes, this was all about today's video, and I'm also sorry again that I fumbled a bit there. I missed some top detail about that, but I remember it later. Okay, I'm smart. So this was whole about today's video, and I'll make a video about Coracle and Expatrio also later. And yeah, this was all from today's video, and I hope to see you next time on the other side of the screen. Bye bye.